Hey there. I'm gonna try logging in on my other device. If you get on, let me know if you can, if it's blurry or not. I've only tried this one other time and it was blurry the other time, so I want to make sure y'all can see. Otherwise, I might just do like a YouTube video and save it. See, it's blurry again. What do you guys see? Is it? It looks blurry. I know it's delayed. Hey there. I was going to do some watercolor. I might just try it. I mean, can you guys see? I know the words look really blurry, but maybe that's just the best it's going to do. I might kind of move stuff so I can put this in front of me. Hold on, I just shut this off. There we go. Okay, so I got questions. Hey, Julie, is it blurry? I'm going to try. This is exactly what happened last time, and then I just, I guess I did it, but it's hard to see if, you can't be there. So I'm going to just start. It's kind of blurry, but it's okay. I get questions all the time about backgrounds and how to do it, and I was going to do a YouTube video, which would be clear, so maybe I'll still have to do another one. But to get on and do some watercolor and show you just kind of how I do backgrounds. I have most of the stuff prepped. This is the Illustrated Faith watercolor, and then I'm going to use the Jane Davenport too, I think. Let me get those ready. And this is my paintbrush. You can see it's really worn and loved, but it's a round tip and then it's shorter. So if you're looking for one, round tip and shorter. So we're just going to start. And I just kind of, if you watch one of the YouTube videos I already did, that's kind of how I do most of my watercoloring, is I don't pull, but I push into the paper. And that is why my brush looks the way it does. I also have done like some paint like that and use it. And I'm just going to randomly place colors on here. And so a lot of times I'll go in with my brush and just water, and you can see I'm gonna pull this color down. That helps with blending. So like it may be hard to tell, but it's faintly pink right there. And typically you want to work like in odd numbers. Like I wouldn't want to just leave two pink and blue. I would want to pull in another color. I'm gonna do some yellow. Let's use this yellow. And I will go back in and I will layer this like several times. No, gesso, I never prep. Back in the day, not that it's been around that long, but a couple years ago, I gessoed everything. Like I did, and I just don't, these will actually not bleed through. If I pull out the Reese watercolors, it will totally bleed through, but I'm always okay with bleed through. There's nothing on my backside currently, so I won't ruin that, and I'll just bring it into the other side when I do that page. Does that make sense? Like I just, for gesso, I mean, you're using gesso, and honestly, it's not worth the price that you're going to pay and use for what we're doing with it. I don't like how it reacts with the gesso. Yes. Sometimes in like my art journal, I might use gesso because it is easier to, I'm going to dry this and then add more color. In my art journal, because it does, especially with paints, it makes paints a lot smoother and blendable. I do like it for that, but even if I was painting in my Bible, I probably would not gesso. Sometimes if you want, you can put a very thin watered down coat of white paint, and that will act just kind of like gesso if you want to protect the other side. Because even if you stamp over that, the white paint will keep it protected and do that. So typically in my pages, you're going to see multiple like layers. And sometimes it doesn't go as planned and it looks uglier, and then lots of layers go over and you can see the depth of the color. I never have a plan. I did, just so I didn't waste a lot of time, I did like punch out some circles that I'm going to use, and I have my words ready. But I'm not going to, let's see what color I want. I'm not going to, I don't even know what I was saying. I got distracted because I was thinking about what color to use next. So, oh well. We'll just finish that sentence there. So these are I started with the Illustrated Faith. Illustrated Faith watercolors are more muted. And the Jane Davenports are definitely bright and bold. And so I will use that to kind of blend them together and get some texture. And you'll see like this lays on top right now and it looks like it's standing out. But then when you dry it, I have to run, but I hope you like this to your story. Yes, I will try adding it to there. I'm just, yeah, this is like my second Instagram live. It's kind of nerve-wracking going on there. Sorry, my dog's barking in the background if you hear that. I think I want to add some more purple in here. And a lot of times the color is going over, like over where you've already colored so that it blends a new color in, if that makes sense. I don't know why I've kind of just been sticking to the margin. So we're going to bring this color over. I do want it to cover the verse. The verse we're doing is Psalm 16:8. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. I was just kind of flipping through the Psalms and trying to find just a verse. And I just like that he's always with me and not being shaken. And I feel like in our trials, we need that reminder, just that he's with us and he's listening and he cares. If I disappear, it's because I'm trying to finish cooking dinner. I know, it's probably earlier. I tried to wait, like, as late as I could, just knowing that some people, it's not a good time. But I'll post it, and you can watch the replay. I like leaving, like, the white space, leaving that in there, which will help that kind of blend in together. And do it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and dry this and then just add in. You're late with dinner tonight. We are late sometimes with dinner. It's like, let's see, it's like 8:15 here. We're Eastern time. I have the kids quietly downstairs watching a movie. I told them I was gonna do a video, so we'll see if they stay. Okay. I have those same watercolor kits. I love them. Do you have the Brie Reese watercolors? These? Do you have these? Are they on there? Oh, it'll take a minute to show it. These are like, I love those too. I have been using them on every page, the Brie Reese, so I wanted to go back to these. No, they are amazing. Hobby has them, and they've been clearance. You'll be lucky if you can still find them at your store. My store actually still has those colors. A lot of the other stuff is sold out from the clearance, but those are on sale for $1.24 each. And I'll show you. Let me pick. I'm gonna go with the blue so it's lighter. These are the glitter ones. I got all glitter. Because which other Jane Davenport do you have? I just have the brights, but the neutrals and the mermaid ones. Get. So it's glitter, just shake it, and then I have a little, it's a mess, but I'll show you this. So this is what I do with my Jane and paint and all that to keep it separated and put it in there. And then, I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but like there's definitely glitter in there. Dessa. So yeah, there you have the neutrals and the gold case. Okay, so the neutrals is the gold case, or do you have the mermaid ones and not the brights? Dessa, you just stepped on him. Please be careful of him. But you can see how much bolder, and then look. So where I just put the Brie, I don't know if it's Bria or Brie Reese, it bleeds through on the back. The neutrals is a gold case. Okay. Yeah, I haven't bought those ones yet, but they are on my list. And I want her mermaid markers and the turquoise case. The turquoise case is the brights, and that's the one I have. Okay, so next I'm going to take a stamp, a texture stamp. It's just like a crisscross thing. I've got the brights and the mermaid markers. Awesome. What do you like about the mermaid markers? I almost bought them today. I was at Michael's and I did debate picking them up, but then decided to wait. Their coupon, they didn't have the best coupons today, so I figure I'll wait until they have better coupons. This is another fun. I got this brush. Here it is. Okay, you see this brush? I picked this up last week. It's just Simply Simmons, and it's just a fan brush, which has been really fun for, let me use black, for splattering your colors. Like, I've done it with paint, and you can just do it. Look at that. It's just much easier. I was using a thinner brush, and I like that for just splattering my color. Gansai Tambi. I do not have those or know about them. They do bleed majorly. They need to be diluted. Yes. Yeah. There was a mixed media artist I was following who had the mermaid markers, and she did like a canvas. And it was beautiful. She used stencils. I loved it. It made me want the mermaid markers more, but I don't know exactly what to do with it. But every time I see them, I don't know much about watercolor at all. Like pretty much I got these in August, the Jane Davenports, and I just kept playing with them, and then I kind of decided that I love watercolor more than paint, because I used to use a lot of paint in my Bible and canvases, but I do like watercolor. I think they're a lot more forgiving. Okay, so these are let me show you what stamp set. These are Sweet N Sassy stamps, the mini grunge type alpha. And I've already put them on here. The God is. I'm going to stamp. I think I'm going to stamp. I actually think I'm going to be able to get it on here. I pulled white paper just in case. Oh, wait, but I was going to do these. Hold on. Hold the phone. You need the Gansai Tambi ones. Use your 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby to buy them. I might have to look at those. I'm going to definitely have to look at them. Are they tube watercolors, or are they like in a tray like this? If that's even the right. So I was thinking of using all these circles, but I wonder if I'm going to do my words. Some kind of, that one's shipped. Let's see here. I think I'm going to do my words first and then use the smaller ones and put them around. It's a tray. So that's a tray. Okay. That I pulled off. Okay, we're going back to Goddess. I do not clean my stamps. We just stamp them right off. Put this here. And then I'm going to use this. These are super fun. These are new to me. What is pan? Is pan different? When people say pan, is pan different than these? Or does that mean the same thing? I'm still trying to figure that out because I see people say that. These are the Classy Script Alpha font. Let me pull these off. And I just got these, I think, like last week. And I was nervous about how easy they would line up. Let me get them turned around. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Because they're script of how, I might have to pull that off. Always. I'm seeing the glitter in the blue. Can you see it? Yay. I'll hold it up too and try to show it at the end. That was just a U and not a W. How can we fix this? I think we can fix this. No! Yes. Ooh, well, I'll use my white pen and go around it and fix that so that it doesn't look like that. I should have just drawn a loopy loop and then it would have been fine, but it's fine. I will be able to fix it because stuff like that always happens. So for those that saw the circles, should I add? That is my S, right? Should I add? I'm thinking some of the little ones. God is always, and then with me. And that's back to the first. So to fix that, this is my head in the way? We'll find out in a second. I sometimes put my head right in the camera view, and then you're just going to see the top of my head. Kind of fade that out, and then I'll go through and lighten it. And let me get my dark pen. Okay, let's figure out these circles. I was kind of thinking like here. I'm gonna pull this off. Sometimes I know this finishing is where it gets boring to watch because I'm just gonna be moving stuff all over. I have these tabs to pulled out. Let's see. I thought the music one might be fun. Everybody's been putting lots of, oh, I kind of like those hearts right there. Wondering if that should be, this is where like I can play. I had this pulled too. When I am weak, you are strong. Anybody got some ideas where to heart circles. I do like, I think I need change that heart out. I'll add some more watercolor. That one could work. Do I have a little tab pulled? Do that. I kind of like Dessa. I know, but you're supposed to be in here and be quiet, remember? You find your what? I'm gonna fold this in half. Called it large circle towards top. Like hanging off as my tab, maybe? I was just thinking about cutting this one in half. What do you need, Dessa? Okay, can you wait like 10 minutes to the right? To there. I could do that tab. The backgrounds are easy for me. I can get on here and do layered with. I can get on here and do backgrounds all day long, and then just like I piddle with all this stuff and move it 100 times, and then I'll glue it. Well, those hearts kind of work down there. I like this music one. I do have a washi too, which is another I can throw this washi at the bottom. No, I'm the same. It's like I will pull it. I don't know why I pulled that so short. All over the place. I like that right there. Trying to tear that. Ugh. They have sound, but I do not have sound. I just read what they write. I'm the opposite, so I'm loving how you lay the colors, and I always have a hard time with that. Colors are fun. I love, I actually went, this is fun. You can go on Pinterest and Google, or I guess you don't Google on Pinterest, but search for, like, color palettes, and they will pull up. I haven't done this in a bit, but they will pull up all these different color palettes, and then save them. And then when you watercolor, you can just pull that up and do your backgrounds according to that. Because I tend to do the same colors. So like, and I noticed that. But like, I love pretty much kind of what I just did. Pinks and blues. Add in a little bit of yellow. Make some purple. And like, they're the same. So like, for me to get away from that, I have to look at something and be intentional about choosing different colors. I kind of am liking what's happening over here. It's on that side, pink. So yeah, I'll lay everything and then I'll start gluing it down. I definitely think I like, I'm not sure about the pink circle, if it needs to be, oh, maybe I could do this one and that one. And that one. Okay, I'm going to start putting the top one down. I just put that. I'll put something on the other side of it. I just put tape towards the top of that. That was there. And then I'll just add in probably some more watercolor, maybe a little bit more texture. And be done. Ooh, do I like that side? I kind of like that side better. And I'll outline there, actually totally the same. The heart. So I always take a pen and will outline like around those hearts. And I kind of need one the next size up. Let's see. I like that white because it pulls in from up here. Let me see. I'm trying to look for some more washi, but I think I'll use this one. Yes, Des. No, it hasn't been quite 2 minutes, okay? You gotta wait. This is not secure and this is not secure. Okay. It has not been 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna do that there. Wondering if this should be here. You can hear her. Yes, she all of a sudden needs something on the very top shelf in the room. And I might just do that there. Which I still don't know exactly what it is. Oh, her stamping stuff or something? I don't know.
Yeah, my stamp stuff.
Her stamping stuff, because she needs to stamp right now. Let's put this here. Oh, let's not put that there. I am talking to my friends on so can you ask me again in a week? On March 1st. Ask me. I know I get asked all the time, and it's actually a, I don't even know the name of it. It's a retired stamp set that I bought probably like 5 or 6 years ago, but I have good news because I have good news on March 1st. So, I will probably go live and talk about it. But March 1st, which is only like, I don't know, 9 days away. Okay, I've got to stick. You see this little piece of washi? I'm just going to stick it on my board above me. Because I can't figure out to go. It's a crosshatch stamp. Yes, yes. He probably has some, and could do it. I'm going to grab my black pen. What do they, you'll have to send me a picture of what they look like. I love, texture stamps. So this is what I was talking about with the black pen to go through, and all of those paper pieces I am going to trace, put a line around. This is the Uniball medium point, 207 medium point. I have the bold too, which is my absolute favorite pen. They're waterproof. They do not smear. If you use them in mixed media, they're amazing. And this is a medium, which just does is a finer line for tracing around things. I think I might just underline. The verse. I'm going to add, I just love that one you have. Every time I see one of these, it's going to be very, yeah, you'll be very excited. I am very excited. So, it's amazing. Hey, I know, but I have, this is a fun, here's a fun, I'm going to stamp with it. This is, I should like off stamp, but this is one of my favorite things to stamp with. And look, does anyone know what it is? See if you can, I know it's delayed, so I'm not going to stamp with it yet. And it's not the full piece of it, but any guesses of what this is? It came from the dollar store. Look at it, and then I will stamp with it while you're guessing what it is. Oh, I should have put my page back down there. Yes, yes. How did you get that right away? I mean, I guess it looks like it, but it's totally a flip-flop. It's totally from the dollar store. My friend Karen, she went to the dollar store and she noticed the texture because it has polka dots on this side and it has like the bricks on this side. And so she cut it in half and gave me half. And it is like one of my most loved stamps. This I was getting a lot of I used it recently on a page and people were sending messages. I know. So like think about it when you go to the dollar store, like sometimes they have doilies, but random stuff, if you see texture on it, like pick it up because it's a great thing. So yeah, that's like the heel. And I'm going to add some white paint and then I'm going to be almost done with it. This is fun. Lives are so nerve-wracking when you don't have a plan. But I'm missing my white paint. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to move this bucket so you just don't keep seeing my arm. Here we go. I'm going to use the same brush again and just get it wet. It has not been 10 minutes. The other thing is I am going to wipe off just a little bit, what was I going to say? Oh, layering over, like having these layered together. Like, layering is good. Just keep layering. And you can even put, I was just going to look for a heart. A little stamp. Nah. I'll be able to find another one. Sometimes I need to know when to quit. Do you like that Bible? Are the pages white or cream? So, I actually just went, okay, this is the Inspire Praise Bible. I won it at the Inspire Bible Tour back in, like, September. And it has like the pre-done pages, you know, that are drawn on. I love the pages. The pages are thick. They're white. They can withhold like they're definitely thicker than all the other journaling Bibles. But I just found today that this is the NLT version. They have the NLT Reflections Bible, and it is the same pages without the color, like, without the tip-ins. Where's the tip-ins? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like these. Here's a tip-in. So, like, this page, you can kind of probably see half of it, is like the vellum, which makes this Bible really thick. So it has a hard time laying flat. And, I do not like that because when you get towards the front or the back of the Bible, it does not lay flat. So the NLT Reflections is white pages. It's going to be a little bit thinner because it doesn't have the extra pages like the vellum and stuff. And that is actually my next Bible. I almost bought it today, but I'm working on this Bible in my ESV, and so it was more a want than I need, but very soon, like in the next month, I'll buy it. So yep, that's it. And there's not really any white color pages, I think, out there, but the NLT. I'm gonna just add a little bit of that blue. It just took a few minutes. So I'm kind of just getting it on. What do you mean? Oh, because that's my video. I'm watching me so I can just watch the comments. Okay, I'm gonna dry this. I'm gonna hold it up and show you I'm gonna do one more thing real quick. It's just I'm gonna define these because I'll do it when we get off. I won't take a picture of this until tomorrow so that I have better lighting, and I'll share it. I already did always. This is just like inside, outside. Does that make sense? So you do the inside and then the outside. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna pull this out. I'll try to lift this up. And see, you can see like right here is where the Reese watercolors, so there's the glitter in there, and like over here, so it kind of shimmers and sparkles, and yeah. So that's it. Thanks so much for, yeah, send me a message for the Gonzai Tambi, if I'm even saying that right. And thanks y'all for hanging out and watching and chatting. It was so much fun to actually talk to people and not just talk to myself. So thanks. Bye. I just sit there. I gotta